Oh man, that's crazy. She's also another, oh dude. But she probably has her memories locked up as well. If she indeed is Chihiro. Which would explain why she's helping me, because she doesn't realize.
Locked. This factory has to be what I'm here for.
Yeah, it's probably a code in the door. It's probably the paper I have. It's got to be a code I have to enter, and that's on the note I found, right? Oh, yeah. He was here too. True. Yeah, right?
Well, look who we have here. Sekigahara. Here to cause some more trouble? Something wrong?
No, nothing.
Let me guess. You finally lost your memories, right?
How did you know?
Just by the way you're acting. Kind of a dead giveaway. I'm surprised you even made it back here.
Do you know what I was trying to do here?
That's odd.
Okino.
That's interesting. What were you doing up there with Okino alone, by the way?
You're in my way.
And you are?
It didn't work. I suppose 32% wasn't enough. You recognize me, don't you?
No, I don't.
That can't be. Focus.
Hey, Okino.
Take a good look at my face. I know you can remember.
He's jealous.
Wait! This can't be. Pills the android gave me in the underground facility in 2104. They slow the effects of DD-426. A third-generation model. Sentinel number 19. So this is where it was transmitted. Is this a hangar for Sentinels?
Awfully persistent, aren't you? Fine. You got me.
I know it's you, Okino.
Even in this outfit, you managed to catch me.
Have you been in hiding ever since the incident? Just laying low in Sector 5?
Tell me, Sekigahara-kun, why were you searching for me?
I need to stop the effects of DD-426. You're an expert on the subject, aren't you?
I am indeed. It's a code that was distributed on the battlefield. Do you know who's responsible for spreading it?
No.
Right. This is exactly why I went into hiding. Because I can't trust anyone. And that includes you, Sekigahara.
You were on the battlefield too. Yet you're not showing any symptoms.
I could say the same about you.
I'm taking pills to help reduce the symptoms.
Pills?
Yeah, pills.
What are you taking?
These.
I see. These serve as additional code for priority processing.
These aren't going to save me.
Of course they won't. All you're doing is buying yourself some time.
What about you? You're completely healthy. There must be some way to stop it, right?
I'm afraid that's impossible. It was about a year ago. I discovered a code created by 426. the aptly named DD-426. I tested it on myself in an attempt to detach the decode, which...
The D-Force. And now the decode?
resulted in the loss of my memories. That's why I was unaffected on the battlefield.
That can't be true. You don't seem like you've lost your memories at all.
That's because I transferred my memories to my nanomachines, and I was able to create a simulated personality. It carries all the qualities that make up my identity.
Let me get this straight. You're a program that's simulating Okino?
Initially, yes. But now that I've been affixed to the brain, I've become the true Tsukasa Okino. I possess the original Okino's personality and memories. You can't even tell the difference.
But you're still not the same. The Okino from before was different.
Human beings are constantly evolving. Whether we retain our memories or not, we're never the same as our past selves. My goodness. Your pursuit of me caused quite the panic. Professor Doji wants to have me restrained. And now that you've caught me, maybe it's time I gave up. Oh, perfect timing.
Huh?
Hijiyama-kun, over here! Help!
What? Rude.
What's going on?
That man!
Hey, who the hell are you? How'd you get in here?
Please, make him go away.
Hold it, Okino!
Not so fast, you bastard! You're coming with me! This is highly classified material, and you've seen too much.
Damn you, Okino.
Right, we were? Yeah, it kind of is. But like the AI makes a good point, right? Like human beings are always evolving anyway, right? So like you're not the same as you were before, and even so, really the only thing that makes you you is your memories and stuff, because technically every 7 years you've changed all of your cells. Like none of your cells are the original ones. So every 7 years it's like an entirely new you. The only thing you carry over is your memories. Otherwise you're technically a different person.
Okino.
Remember now?
Tsukasa Okino. We met in Sector 5.
Good.
And you're an AI construct.
Huh? Is that all? You've neglected to remember some rather important details. Let's try this again.
Okino, do you really have to stand so close to him?
He's
Don't
so
pay him any mind. He's just jealous.
Yeah, right.
Now concentrate, Sekigahara. Try to remember why you kept coming back here.
See, the thing, Agrumar, is that that's not a girl. Like, it's just a costume. It's a dude. And they're all aware it's a dude, too. But I guess, like, technically it's an AI, so it's non-binary for sure. I mean, it could be a human too, and that's non-binary, but like in this specific case, it's an AI as well. So like it doubly is non-binary. It doesn't really care one way or another, I'm pretty sure. Seeing as it's an AI.
How are you feeling?
My head feels like it's about to split in half.
What about the pills?
They aren't working.
But you've taken so many of them already. They still aren't helping?
Exactly, yeah.
We're ready to go. Oh. There was one thing I wanted to ask you. You seemed very reluctant to go through with this at first. But now you've come to rely on this plan. So what changed your mind?
Nothing changed.
Yeah, what indeed?
I still think this is terrible. But there are some things I don't want to forget. Like that vile face of yours.
Wow.
I'll be sure to preserve that memory for you.
Rude.
Walk me through the steps once more.
Sure. First, I'll input a memory extraction code into you. Your memories can be saved at any time. Your consciousness itself, though, can't be saved. Then a simulated personality will...
All I need is for you to save my memories. I don't want some AI taking over me.
A simulated personality will think the same way you do. It'll be able to work together with your own brain. In other words, it will act as a support to your brain. The relationship is symbiotic. It'll teach your brain new ways to think and solve problems. But you will still be in charge of decision-making.
I hate myself. I really don't need a simulated personality.
All right. In that case, I'll simply extract your memories. After your memories are extracted, they'll be stored in your nanomachines. I'll configure it so when the decode region is detached, your memories will be backed up. We'll require an intracerebral map to save your memories, though it'll all be pointless if you end up as a husk. Your brain did have more damage than anticipated. My equipment can only do so much. I'll only be able to map roughly 30% of the region per scan. So you'll have to make multiple trips. Let's get started, shall we? Please, take a seat. I'm going to create your intracerebral map.
So you only did one
We'll start
scan.
with some word exercises. Try listing any words starting with A that come to mind. As you say each word, imagine the object in your head.
A. Apple. Asphalt. Anchor.
But like he only did it once because like when she walked over to him, she was like, oh, or he was like, oh, it's only like 32% wasn't enough, like as if like we only had time to do one scan, which was roughly 32%, which means it wasn't enough. It should have been like more than one scan. Since he had used DD-426 on himself in an attempt to detach the decode, he wasn't affected by the Sentinel infection incident in 2064. Although he lost his memories from detaching the decode, no one could tell the difference between the original Aquino and the current one. This was because he preserved his memories in his nanomachines and ensured that the simulated personality that makes up his identity would be affixed to his brain. The key to the Sekigahara's motorcycle. The emblem portion is a button, and pressing it causes the motorcycle to drive itself to the key's coordinate. %. We're getting there. Hey, Johnny, you're still here.
Looks like I've lost them for now. I have to consider my next moves carefully. A girl with red glasses and... But what? DD... Found at the nerve...
know you can hear me.
you hear? She's the gun. The note says.
Don't be a fool.
What do you want?
You had lunch, nice.
Found your way onto
What'd you
school
eat?
grounds. Unless you want to get caught, you shouldn't wander about.
That's gotta be Ida.
What business did you have there?
I wanted to learn more about the person I killed.
Forgive me. I should have been transparent from the start. Did you see anyone else there? Did anyone see you?
No.
I trust you. Partners don't lie to each other, after all.
Oh God.
Partners. Us.
You really don't remember. You and I are working together to save everyone.
So it's Ida.
Everyone. Even the one I murdered.
That was a necessary action to prevent Operation Aegis. No one else has figured out the truth yet. Those who came from other sectors have been deceived. And Morimura was the one behind it. There's no coming back after total annihilation. And that was reason enough. It's why you agreed to take the job.
What job?
You were tasked with retrieving information. It was to be extracted from a certain data unit. But circumstances have changed. That unit may jeopardize our escape. You must destroy it. It's likely hidden somewhere at Sakura High School. And it may be accompanied by another student. Seek out Natsuno Minami in Class 1C.
Is that an order?
Not at all. I'm merely presenting options. The situation must be dealt with one way or another. If we don't, there's no turning back.
Okay. Interesting. So that's why he recruited everybody else. Like that's why he recruited Yuki and like all the other people to try and like follow certain students because he's trying to foil her plan, which is so odd because like they were working together for a very long time, and then like at the very end he's like, no, I disagree with the way you want to handle this, so I'm gonna make sure that your plan fails. That's crazy.
Natsuno Minami. All I was told about her was her name and class number. She may be in the possession of that data unit.
Yeah, she's with Miura
She'll know where
or
it
BJ.
is.
So he has to destroy
I
BJ.
don't trust him, but for now I have to cooperate. It's my only shot at recovering my memories. Tomorrow, once classes are over, I'll pay a visit to the school.
Basically, Ryoko, Yuki, and A secretly working with Ida underneath Morimura's nose. Yeah, the thing is like the thing with Yuki though is like it doesn't feel like she's working with Ida. More like she's kind of using the fact that like she's got access to all that info and stuff. Like she's kind of like working with him, but like she doesn't like follow his ideals or whatever. She's just trying to get her own information to do her own stuff. See, that's the thing. It's like the part that's like what's going on right now is there's like two different teams. It seems like two groups, and they're all trying to save the world in their own way, but the two ways compete. So like we're in some kind of loop. I still don't understand fully like how it works, but we're in some kind of loop, and like we're trying to defeat the Kaijus like in every sector, and like if we fail on the last sector, we can just restart the loop and try again. There's another way to succeed, which is to activate the Aegis system, which means that like it destroys all the Kaijus, but then the world doesn't reset. So like everything that's been destroyed stays destroyed. Everybody that died stays dead, and we just keep going in the ruins. So like Morimura, that's what she wants to do. So and that's one group, and then the other group wants to